let's talk about my goals for 2023 as an aspiring YouTuber and online business, whatever. It has been a while since I've been on this channel. I was actually really shocked last week when I looked at my analytics and my video stats and all of that, that I actually didn't publish one video in 2022. Oops. Yeah. So I came back with like a vengeance in like the second half of 2021. And then my mom broke her foot. I was back to parenting full time with like both of my kids, which they're young kids. Like it's really hard to work and also parent at the same time. Anybody who does it, major props to you. And then honestly, life just got crazy. I ended up putting the kids into daycare. I started a new job, which I am still doing full time today. And honestly, I was just really burnt out. Like if we're being perfectly honest, I was just really burnt out. And in the beginning of 2022, I did have every intention of coming back to YouTube, but I really needed to take a like full step back. So like a lot of times in the past when I've been really burnt out or just like running on fumes, I've still pushed myself to show up in areas that I think I needed to show up in, like YouTube for consistency, or honestly, finances. Like YouTube brings me money. I'm not gonna lie to you guys about that. And Instagram to bring in sales and stuff like that. I had this pattern of always forcing myself to show up even though I was running on empty. And at the beginning of 22, at the beginning of 2022, I knew that I just like really didn't want to do that. I wanted to break the pattern that I was consistently putting myself in. And I wanted to honestly figure out what I enjoyed doing. Because I think it's really easy when you run an online business to kind of just tick all the boxes. Like you should show up on Instagram, you should have an email list, you should be on YouTube if you can, like you should have like some sort of like long evergreen content piece. And it's really easy to just kind of get lost in that and not know for sure if you enjoy any singular piece of the marketing that you're putting into your business, if that makes sense. And because I have a job that I work every single day, that I love, that brings me money and joy and fulfillment, I was able to take that time to step back and figure out, okay, like what do I actually like doing and what do I miss the most? Like as the year went on, I really noticed that I started to like miss certain aspects of showing up online and of like having a business and a presence on the internet. And taking that break and that step back really gave me the opportunity to get clear on that. So 2022 saw me doing that. I stepped back a ton. Like I didn't really post on social media like for anything consistent. I was showing up on stories because I feel like that's just like second nature for me at this point, but I didn't really post in my feed. In fact, I archived most of my Instagram. I can't even remember when I did that, but basically I just needed a fresh start and I needed to just kind of like disappear for a little bit to figure out what I actually wanted to do. Now, do I know exactly what I want to do? No, but I do know I miss making YouTube videos and I miss the creative outlet that YouTube gave me. I miss talking to you guys and creating long form content. So for me, 2023 is just going to be me figuring out what I want my presence to be on YouTube, what I want to talk about on YouTube. Like I'm still going to be talking about like online business and running an online business because that's entirely what this platform is, but I definitely want to like integrate more behind the scenes, more personality into my videos because I was very rigid on business only and driving the bottom line type videos only. And I just don't want to do that anymore. And I'm really grateful that I don't have to because I'm not relying on that business anymore to kind of keep my family afloat. But anyway, I've gone off on a really long tangent, a 5-minute tangent. I don't know where I was going with this, but I do know I started this video to talk about my 2023 goals. Now, my word of the year for 2023 is imperfect. So my words of last year were consistency, intentional, and patience. my gosh. I keep forgetting them no matter how many times I tell people like what my words of the year were for 2022. I keep forgetting them. So those are my 3 words for 2022. And I definitely leaned into that. In 2023, I almost like want to carry over what I learned in 2022 and not forget it. Because now that I'm feeling a lot more like myself, and now that I'm feeling I have energy for things like YouTube and adding more things to my plate, I have a tendency, I have hair in my eye. I have a tendency of, one, trying to be perfect and think about all the things in everything that I do. And 2, kind of going a little bit too intense on it. Like, if I make a YouTube video, I have to have a freebie offer. If I have a freebie offer, I have to have an automated email sequence that's going out when people sign up to that email offer. And I'm like, no, I really just don't want to do that this year. So I am focusing on taking imperfect action, doing things imperfectly, and that includes showing up on YouTube starting today, because this video is very rambly and doesn't have a lot of coherent thoughts. Anyway, my goals for 2023 are showing up more authentically on YouTube. And you know what's really funny? Okay, this is just going to be the video of tangents, but I know my people will enjoy this video. It's really funny how towards the end of 2022, I saw myself missing creating, right? Missing because I've been creating online for like over a decade now, inconsistently, might I add. I am very, very aware of that. My dog is barking at something in the background, so we're just gonna ignore that because we're doing things imperfectly. But towards the second half of 2022 and the end of 2022, I found myself really missing creating, right? And I was like, okay, I'm like still burnt out by Instagram. I still like don't really care about creating Instagram content, even though I do show up on stories almost every day, which is a great time. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and chat in my DMs, definitely go follow me. It's always linked in the description box. But I found myself looking at TikTok and I was like, TikTok looks like a lot of fun. Like it looks like a lot of fun. And I have like a list of like 20 TikTok video ideas in my notes on my phone. And I found myself like looking at that for a really long time and thinking, okay, I'm going to do TikTok. I'm going to post on TikTok every single day. And I'm going to be a TikToker. I didn't actually say I was going to be a TikToker, but like I was going to make an effort on TikTok. And then I was like, hold on a second. I was like, that like totally goes against everything that I actually want from like content that I put out online. I want it to be comfortable for me, which TikTok is not. Like, I'm sorry, you're not going to get me to do a TikTok dance. And I don't know, just creating those short, snappy videos. They're not my style. It's difficult for me, as you can see from this video. And also it's like that constant need to like pump out content that TikTok is, right? And I'm like, that's not what I want. That's not something we can do consistently, even imperfectly. So I took a step back and I was like, hold on a second. I'm like, you loved YouTube when you started it like over a decade ago, not on this channel, on my old channel, which most of the videos are privated by now. You loved YouTube. You have loved YouTube for so long. Plus, I'm also trying to train my brain to like have an attention span longer than 30 seconds thanks to TikTok. So I was like, okay, YouTube is going to be the thing. It's giving me the longevity that I want. It's giving me the ease that I want, because honestly, for me, sitting in front of a camera is easy and I am getting the creative outlet that I need. So again, I don't know where I was going with this. Honestly, I didn't even have this video planned to film today, but I felt like I just like kind of needed to like have like a heart to heart with you guys and share what my plan was for the upcoming year. So YouTube for me, my goal is to be consistent with YouTube. I actually have it in my Moxie Life planner. My goal is to be consistent with YouTube. Now, consistency looks different for everybody. For me, I have in my planner, I want to be posting at least twice a month. I'm aiming for once a week. Now, I know I've said this before. I know I have a video from like the second half of 2021 where I was like, I'm back, taking my business into my hands again. And then I just like totally ghosted. I know. Okay. Nobody needs to come for me. I am hiding under my heated blanket in shame. Okay. But this is what we're doing. This is what I'm This is the intention I'm putting out into the world. So, like I said, this channel is going to be a lot about running a business online. I've learned a lot in the last year and a half about running a business online because I still have been in the background. I just haven't been the front-facing person of said business, which is really, really nice, might I add. So I've learned a lot, and I want to share with you how you can take what I've learned and also implement it into your business and crush goals that maybe you have for opening an online business in 2023, 24, whatever. So that's my plan. But more so than that, I really want to add my personality back in. So I want to do behind the scenes vlogs. I'm going to Chicago with Sierra, who's the founder of Moxie Life. I'm going there in a week. I want to take you guys and I want to share what does a business planning trip look like? What do we get up to behind the scenes? I want to share that stuff with you. I want to share what a realistic day in my life looks like as a mom of two, but also somebody who works full time and has a YouTube channel. I want to share that with you. And I think in the past, I was kind of scared to put my personality into these videos too much because like I said before, I was very focused on the bottom line and the ROI on every single video that I put out. And that's just not how I want to function this year. And it's really nice to be in a place where I don't need to function like that. Yeah. So if you have any requests on videos that you would like to see, if there's any part of your business that you're stuck on, I do have a lot of videos on this channel. A lot of them are old. A lot of them need updating, but the information is still really valid. But if you have any requests on things that you'd like to see relating to running a business, relating to having a life outside your business, definitely let me know in a comment. I'm so excited that you're here. If you're still watching, thank you for putting up with my rambliness for 12 minutes now, depending on how much I edit this. But yeah, I'm really excited to be back. And this feels really right for me and really natural, which is, I wasn't expecting to feel this way. But yeah, it feels good. And also bear with me because, it's been a while, so I'm obviously going to be very sloppy and a bit of a hot mess, but sure, isn't everybody? Okay, have a great rest of your week. I will see you in next week's video. Bye.